Just in, it's taking a new turn, moving to the next level. Yoruba nation protesters submit request for referendum to UN. So now so the matter they reach, they don't submit request now to UN say we need a referendum. Make the end Nigeria now because see Nigeria they amalgamate them, that's they bring different parts together. That was in 1914 to do what we call bridging it together to form Nigeria. When the British did this in 1914, by 1960, Nigeria had her independence, became a sovereign nation. 2014 made it 100 years of that amalgamation. Looking back, it's a time of sober reflection. If it's working, you have opportunity to stay together. There are also opportunity in the law, which now says if people will want to, have a rethink, reconsider, there is opportunity for that. That being said, we'll not go for what we call a referendum for people to determine. However, this current administration does not want that because they are benefiting from the lopsided opportunity and the way this country is. Politicians from other region seemingly have money to spend so they can't be bothered or really speak into the situation and change the course of the narrative. The common man on the streets are the one who suffers for it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Yoruba Nation agitators and other self-determination group has arrived at the United Nations headquarters in New York. The agitators had placards with different inscriptions. They also registered a demand for a referendum with the UN. This has already been filed officially. Earlier, the chairman of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalists Alliance for Self-Determination, Professor Banji Akintoye, declared that a 1 million March Freedom would hold opposite the United Nations headquarters in New York, United States of America, from on the 14th to 24th, 10 days march. Akintoye said the protest is meant to show the world the genocides being perpetrated by the gruesome herdsmen in the name of grazing in the South and Middle Belt area of the country. The renowned historian said the people of the South Middle Belt want to show to the world the criminals against humanity attack on press freedom, free speech, and other criminalities being aided by the President Muhammadu Buhari's government and administration. In a letter addressed to UN, the agitators said, "We, the indigenous people of Nigeria, gathered today at the headquarters of the United Nations in New York to alert the UN and the rest of the global community of the Union of Nigeria has failed irredeemably, and now it is time to ensure that the country disintegrates with all so that everyone can go to their own area. We are a population of over 200 million people. We are demanding for a referendum, and when this is done formally, can determine and let us know the voice of the people and what they will prefer. In this way, we'll be able to know if Nigerians want to remain as one or want to disintegrate. But the current administration has rather not taken it in the right way and has allowed Nigerians to suffer. They go after those who call for a referendum or disintegration of Nigeria, and they term them criminals and call them worse names and put them incarcerated. Right now, we want a referendum, and we are demanding this from the United Nations. So, a formal demand has been placed to the United Nations on account of a referendum being given to the people of Nigeria. It's been done formally so that we can come out of this current predicament we've come to find ourselves. The people are crying out and are saying enough is enough. Yes, enough is enough. We're not going to wait back. We're not going to sit back and allow these things to continue to happen, because it is high time we call out, and we say the truth as it is. A lot of people, a lot of persons, a lot of things have happened, and things are still happening. And the truth of the matter is, if Nigeria wants to remain as one, there's no problem. problem. If it wants to disintegrate, fine, there's actually still no problem. But the issue is the government of today do not want to have or listen to the people. What do they need to do? It's simple. Ask the people, what do you want? What do you want? And what does that mean? Asking will make you understand what the interest and what the heart of the people desire through a referendum. Calling for a referendum will go a long way to ensure that the voice of the people are heard. It's not just the call by one person or one group of people. It's beyond a person, it's beyond a group. The call for Duduwa, the call for IPOB is beyond Sunday Igboho, is beyond Onandi Kano, is beyond Pa Kintoye. It has become a ray of hope. It's now a formidable force that people wants to be associated with, that people wants to see come to pass. And so the best way to go about it is to understand the will of the people. What do they want? What do they desire? Is this their ultimate cry that Nigeria stay together as one? And if yes, what are you waiting for to put this together? So these are issues we must carefully consider. Yes, and guess what? Nigerian government, as they are, will not want to listen to anybody. And so this is why the whole call, on the front of UN is going on. And the presidency is threatening fire and brimstone, saying you'll be treated with the company you keep, and we are ready for you. Blah 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 blah. They are even trying to intimidate Yoruba nations by saying we held you in high esteem. How can you join IPOB? And excuse me, I'm wondering, what did IPOB do? Exactly what has IPOB done? Because IPOB is only calling that they have opportunity to look after that which belongs to them, which Nigerian government has rejected. Nothing more. Nothing more on a more serious note. So what have they done that they are tagging them as though they are criminals, when the real criminals, number 4 in the world most dangerous groups, are allowed to walk around freely? Welcome to Nigeria, where injustice is part of the order of the day. Yeah, where people are being treated with such disdain and what have you. Yeah, where the real criminals are not in prison, where those who have nothing to do with it are the ones suffering for it. You see, this is what we are experiencing today. This is what we are experiencing. Anyway, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can always get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Don't allow anyone or anybody, yeah, don't allow anyone or anybody just, push you aside. It is important that we all stand together and speak up, because if we don't, we give ourselves to chance, and you don't want that. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.